Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, I'll be looking at Ethereum's price and then really looking at which way the price is more likely to go based on the technical analysis. So we'll be performing a deeper price analysis today. So let's have a look at it. Before we do that, as always, it is important for me to go through this disclaimer, which is right in front of you. Now, folks, a bit about myself. I come with a wealth of over 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon, as an equity trader with Bank of America, and currently providing services to Evertrade as a chief analyst. Now, when we look at the Ethereum price, the big question for investors and traders is the which way the price is likely to go. Are we going to see the continuation of this trend? The current trend that we are seeing, will we see this trend move to the upside and then have another higher gain, more gains for this one? Or are we going to move to the downside and then see perhaps more lower lows? That is the major question for many investors and traders. Now, in order to answer that question, first we have to see the trend on the daily time frame. As you can see, I have clicked on that daily time frame. And over here, we have three different moving averages to begin with. I have 50-day simple moving average, and then your 100, and finally your 200. Now, again, as always, the concept remains the same, which is that as long as the price continues to stay above the 50-day simple moving average, that shows that there is a mammoth uptrend support. And as you can see that it crossed above that, and then we had a small violation over here. But ever since, the price continued to stay above these moving averages, and we saw some really decent gains when the prices went all the way to 4,300. But then after that, we saw this massive sell-off. The sell-off, which literally pushed the prices towards its 50%, even less than that, 50% off from its peak. Now, of course, the prices can go much, much lower, because remember, back in 2017, when the price touched that 1200 price level, it went all the way just under $100 as well. So it can crash quite substantially, but looking at the prices now, it seems to me that the price is sort of willing to find some support from the current price levels. Now, of course, we will explain in a little bit more detail where are those key price levels, where are those key pivot buy zones where we can find those particular opportunities. But um, before we do that, let me just quickly scroll into the smaller term time frame and then show it to you guys how the price is performing from there onwards as well. Now, of course, guys, if you like the content, please make sure to smash that like button, because it really helps us on Google algorithm, and might as well hit that subscription button as well, because prices do change, and that means you need to be fully up to date with respect to our new analysis. Now, when we look at the 4-hour time frame, what we really see is a constant struggle and a battle of the price from with its current price levels. So as you can see over here, the price is now trying to break above the 50 and 100-day simple moving average. Now, of course, if we do see that breakout to the upside, and the price breaks above these ones, that would be very, very positive. And do you know what would be another thing which would be very positive? If the 50-day simple moving average crosses above the 100-day simple moving average right over here, that would be another further sign of strength for this particular price to gain even more momentum. Now, if we switch the time frame and then go even further lower to a 30-minute time frame, what we see over here is that now the price has started to win those battles fairly recently, when the price did cross above the 50-day simple moving average, and before it did cross above the 100-day simple moving average, we did see a lot of momentum. which pushed the prices all the way to 27, 29. But now we do see that momentum losing some sort of esteem. But so far, we still have the 100-day simple moving average providing that strength, providing that support that we have seen previously. And as long as the price continues to stay above this sort of a 25-30 price level, or in other words, it continues to stay above these particular moving averages, we still have plenty of hope for this price to continue to move to the upside. However, if we do see that the price first begins to fall below, it begins to fails to break above this particular sort of resistance level. Let me just actually draw that line once again. So that actual resistance level is right over here, and if the price cannot break above this one, then or if the price fails to break above this particular resistance, this resistance number 2, resistance number 1, then we will know that the price is overall going to lose its momentum altogether. Now, again, let me know what your views are about these ones in the chat below, because I'd love to hear your views. What you guys are long, or are you looking for an opportunity for a buy or a sell? Now, where is that really sort of an important support zone when it comes to Ethereum's price action on the daily time frame? So for me, that important support zone is just right over here between 1636 to 1897. Now, the next important level of opportunity is really going to be coming when the price will break above its 50-day simple moving average. So that breakout trade is really going to be coming in around that 28 to 2900 price level. This is where that the 50-day simple moving average is trading. So we may want the price to break above this one, and then perhaps look for a new opportunity to really get back into this trade. Now, of course, if you're already in this trade, then what you could do is you could even potentially increase your position further from there onwards. In terms of a resistance, I would really not look anything less than its previous all-time high, and by that I really mean that 4,386. Now, because these are resistances, these represent resistance levels, and if you have seen any of my previous analysis, I like to keep my resistance line in red because it helps me to differentiate. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you like this sort of this support zone, this area, because I think that is where the big value is. But of course, what one can actually also look to buy or to look for that support near that 100-day simple moving average as well, which is near 2338. Because but if the price does come back towards its 100-day simple moving average, really the chances are going to be that the price will reverse its direction from there onwards, because then we are more likely to go into this zone. All right, folks, that's all for now. See you guys next time.